I'm Tanya and I play Jane.
I'm Victoria Scowcroft and I play Mary.
The reason I was interested to get involved in the play is because of obviously the Shakespearean text. I love Shakespeare, and also the subject matter, being a person of colour, a working class person of colour. The issue of police brutality and all that stuff is very, ripe with me.
I play the mum to two of the rioters, Michael and John, she's just a very damaged woman who has brought these two boys up single-handedly. She's turned into a bitter lady.
My character is called the voice of reason. And I think that's important because, as Scott mentioned, the media were kind of showing people dealing tracksuits and trainers and stuff like that, but there was a pocket of society that had legitimate reasons for voicing their anger. But Jane is kind of the person that's saying, I understand your reasons why you're angry, and I'm with you, I've grown up in the same kind of environment, but is this the best way to show how we're angry? I remember the 2011 riots, and coming from Bradford, I'm not new to riots, but the idea of systematic oppression and people finding that that's their only way to voice their anger, and the fact that it comes around every so often, it's not going to be the last riot, unfortunately, that we'll probably see.
It's not being about just stereotypical rioters, what you would think in your head. It's showing, a different side to the police officers, a different side to the rioters, and it's a story that needs to be told. Lawrence has just been a fantastic director. He gives you the freedom as an actor to try anything that you want. He wants you to go away and bring things into the rehearsal room. He doesn't just put what he wants on you. You can experiment.
I'm going to tell you all the secret. I actually cried in my audition, and the reason is because I called Lawrence the Noam Chomsky of theatre. It was the first time in so long that I'd actually met a director that he just gets it, He understands the struggles that working class people go through. He understands systematic oppression. He understands all of that, and he, like Victoria said, he lets us express ourselves however we feel to when we're rehearsing the scenes.
The rehearsal process, I would say, has been quite fragmented for me personally, because I think me and Jane we're not a rioter and we're not part of the police force, so I felt a bit alienated from everybody, which I think though is a good thing for my character and for me then to come in and feel like that. It'll be different now we're going to be running it through and everybody's going to be together.
The 532 is an amazing venue. It's like the hidden gem of Manchester. Nobody knows where it is yet at the minute. It's kind of hidden under the arches. It looks a bit dingy from outside, but once you get inside it just feels like home. It's cosy. This will be actually the first feature length play that they've done here, so it's all still new and exciting. There's brick and there's concrete, and it kind of makes you feel part of the play rather than being in a swanky theatre, with all the proscenium arch.
Please come and watch this play. I promise you will not be disappointed. 15th of November to the 26th of November. Tickets are £12, and please come. It is raw, it is gritty, you will love it.
It's never been done, mixing Shakespeare with a riot. It's going to be a riotous event. Tickets £12. Come watch it.